Hello, everybody. This is Cholera, and I have with me Peanut, ladies and gentlemen. And we do have ladies listening. That's right, more than one. We've got Peanut, Hazel. We've got a couple of others too. Not bad, not bad. And this is we got Magma versus Hero here, winners game of the MBC Survivor Tournament Group 4. You guys should check out the previous two groups. Groups 1 and 2 I did, and they're on Violattack or my account. Group 3 is being done by Diggity, I believe. So we're starting our coverage of the MSL really early this season. I think we might not be able to get all the groups, to be absolutely honest. We're kind of spoiling you guys with straight up commentaries of everything, but we're trying to do as many as we can. And this should be an interesting game between these two relative newcomers to the pro scene.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was really interesting to see the sort of lesser known players come out on top in those games, and they were very good games. So thanks a lot to who was it that recommended them again?
Shikyo, Shikyo.
Yeah,
He's a
props to
fun
you,
guy.
man.
He watches every game live, like literally. He stays up and watches them. I actually don't know where he's from, but so he's like one of our scouts. He's like our observer, basically. Because I can't actually watch a lot of these live games because if I watch them, I'll get spoiled. It's kind of a catch-22. How do I know they're
Yeah.
good? Well, I gotta rely on scouts, basically. Gotta have my scouting information like Bisu. But anyway, there's a shot of Magma. Magma at the 6, Hero V at the 12 o'clock, and this is Destination. And it's made for a lot of interesting Zerg versus Protoss games, especially if you watch Dr. K versus it was GG Play, I think. Yeah, it was Dr. K versus GG Play on this map. I mean, Dr. K, the Protoss player, just went for this ridiculously aggressive +1 speed lot attack. Just basically rallied speed lots for about 15 minutes and killed everything GG Play had with just
Wow.
speed lots. He probably had like 5,000 gas. I'm not even kidding. He just like didn't use gas after he got attack upgrade and speed upgrade. I don't know what he was doing, but anyway, I don't know how he won either, but it was just incredible. Magma is going to go for a 9 pool here, since we don't see an overlord. There's the pool going down. Magma going to try to put some early pressure here on Hero. Hero will probably scout this, and he's just going to put up 2 cannons before, there's no real chance of ever killing a pro gamer like this. Obviously, maybe with a Zergling run by it's possible, but even that's so rare. But really what you want to do is just change the tempo of the game a little bit. You force the Protoss to start off a little bit slower, and you put them in the dark until they can get Corsairs out. If you play it right, they shouldn't be able to scout. So that is the choice that Magma has made, and we'll see how it pays off against Hero.
Yeah, definitely. I'm very interested to see how this game turns out, especially given the exciting adventures in the last couple of games. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, I love seeing upsets. Sometimes it's sad, but I do like watching them because it's always interesting to see what the lesser known player does. Because I think a lot of times they have to come up with more creativity, and I have to be a little bit quieter right now. But I guess Peanut will have to be the volume for me when things get excited, because I can't scream anymore. Anyways, a
Yeah,
couple of
like
things
that's
coming
really
out
gonna
now.
stop you.
Well, there's people sleeping in my house. It's like 11:30 right now. So anyway, we're going to see a couple speedlings coming out. We're going to see speed upgrade and then probably the natural expansion going down. 8 lings out, so this could be putting a little bit of worry for Hero about a Zergling run by. But he needs to kill that probe though. Magma does, because if he doesn't kill the probe, then the probe will know there's not enough Zerglings being produced if there is no Zergling run by, and he won't be paranoid anymore. You want to, as a Zerg player, you want to keep the Protoss paranoid, basically.
Good to know. I will try to strike unnecessary fear into the hearts of my opponents when I play Zerg.
I'm sure you do every time. I definitely try to, but usually that just involves me saying, "Watch out for the lurkers! Watch out for the lurkers!" and then going, "Not lurkers! Ah, I got you." Uh, anyway,
I actually think it
Magma, not.
strikes. I actually think it strikes enough unnecessary fear if I'm playing someone that who's a guy that they would be beaten by a girl. So
Oh, that's true.
sometimes I think that's
That is something you have on your side. That is true. Um, we got speedlings coming out now for Magma. Magma's actually only got one drone on gas. That's interesting. Usually you see none or three. You usually don't see one, but this could mean that he's going to go for a lair once he gets the third base up. So yeah, he's going to go for the double expand, and he's probably just slowly getting enough gas for a lair. So we're probably going to see something like, this sort of the standard on this map is looks like it's something like a Spire Lurker build, but we'll see what he does. I mean, there's many possibilities. I think his build's a little bit too slow to go air though, to go Mutalisks, because he wasn't pumping gas the entire time, and most likely he just won't. But look at this. I mean, you see how Heroes had three probes in between those gaps. This is what I mean about the Protoss having to be paranoid. He has to, block against a possible run by, and it's prudent to do so. And now he can stop. But I mean, that wasted a good amount of minerals for
Right.
Heroes. So that's definitely part of the mind games.
Yeah, definitely. Um, so what do you mean that the Zerg build is too slow for air right
For
now?
air,
So that
well,
that
yeah, I mean, basically, if you were going to go for a actual Mutalisk Rush, you would have done it off of two hatcheries. You wouldn't have saved up enough minerals for another hatch. And we are seeing the
right.
Spire, but this is almost certainly not for Mutalisks. And also, you would have started your gas. He would have had three drones on gas the entire time. He would have gotten the lair much sooner then. And it would have been a very different game, of course. But the Protoss is going to get a scout out in about a minute or so when the Corsair comes out. So usually Protosses can defend against Mutalisk rushes pretty well, especially on this map, which I don't think. Well, actually, no, Mutalisks are quite effective on this map, but it doesn't seem like that's what he's going to go for. Although I could be wrong. I mean, but it looks like he's actually going to expand another time here at the lower left. Yeah, another expansion. So he's definitely not going for mutas.
Wow,
He's
yeah.
definitely going for this Scourge Hydra build, Scourge Lurker most likely. Actually, it's going to be a really big macro game.
Yeah, definitely. I guess he's the kind of player that just likes having a lot of hatcheries around. You know, a little bit of
Absolutely. I mean,
security.
that's what we saw from game one. Yeah, that's what we saw from game one. Just the great macro player, and I'm just wondering what happened in all those games. I mean, against Boxer, what happened was he didn't focus on his econ enough, and he had good swarms, but Boxer just kept killing expansions, and that will kill a Zerg. But somehow he managed to, like I said, eat his Wheaties and stop Watson from doing it in game one. But anyway, Corsair out scouting. He's gonna try to see what's going on. He's gonna spot the Hydra's den, the Spire, and all the hatches probably, and he's gonna know pretty much what this build is all about. I do like the version of this build where the Zerg goes for lurkers rather than what he goes for, like 5 hatch Hydralisks. I think that it gives you more of a chance to be offensive with the Hydralisk, but so often we see players get destroyed when the Protoss gets a speed lot rush. And I'd rather play safe in the mid game than go for that fast Hydra rush, which oftentimes just doesn't work and leaves you sort of in the lurch. So we'll see what tech Magma goes for, but it's going to be a slow game in the middle here. Basically, both players are just going to build up and try to get expansions.
I think you really just have a thing for lurkers. I don't even know if this is a strategic thing anymore for you. You're just such a huge lurker fan.
I am